Hey you guys, it's Kika, your lifestyle blogger, and I am back from my birthday trip. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rewatch some of those reels that you've seen throughout the trip, and then I'm gonna talk about some things that you have not seen or you do not know about that happened on that trip. So thank you so much for joining me. If you are a subscriber to my channel, and if you're not a subscriber, please do so by hitting that subscribe button. That way you get notification every time I upload a new video. So keep watching, more video footage coming up. Hey guys, I am back. So let's get into this first part of the vacation and everything and how it went. First and foremost, we got a great deal going to Hollywood, booking our tickets on booking.com. However, the first plane, Sun Country, going beautiful. Coming back using Frontier, that was a little challenging. Frontier Airlines has some really quirky things that they do with as far as it relates to bags and what you can carry on. And they really, I believe, make their money off of having you pay for your bags to go on the plane. So be mindful of that. A carry-on that you're thinking of is not going to be the same type of carry-on that Frontier is thinking of. So you might end up paying a lot of extra money to carry your bags from one airline to the next. So I will not be booking Frontier any longer. Anyway, now let's move on to the actual vacation. So I booked the room in Hollywood Hills Hotel, and it's actually beautiful views. The hotel was more like an Airbnb, so we got an actual apartment with a full kitchen, bathroom, kind of all of that stuff. It was a little bit of an older hotel. However, it was very beautiful inside. Finding the room was a little tricky because, like I said, this hotel is up in the hills. So finding the room and your room number and where your front door is was a little tricky. What I loved most though about this is the full kitchen, of course, where you could have the option of cooking or going out to eat. But it also had a balcony that extended from the living room to the bedroom. So you can go out on the balcony and take in the fresh air, the views, take lots of pictures. If you're a smoker, you can go out on the balcony and smoke. That's okay. You just can't smoke inside the unit. The only thing I did not like is they did not have like enough chairs. They had one chair out there. It would have been nice to have some kind of seating arrangement out on the balcony because it's so beautiful with the views and all. It would be just perfect. Anyway, at the hotel, there's a restaurant. So you do have a restaurant option, and you also have a place to be able to go and get coffee in the morning, and that's right there at the hotel. They also have a beautiful pool that you can utilize. No one was really out there. It was very, very, very hot during the day, over 100 degrees hot. So we didn't get the opportunity to use the pool because where the pool was positioned, the sun beat it right down on the pool. So nobody was up at the pool area. But all in all, I mean, the air condition worked lovely. So you can get out of that hot weather and go into your own unit, and you would be just fine under the air condition. You were able to watch cable and see all types of music and just different things like that. They had wonderful like soaps and conditioner and shampoo and stuff that you can use. They gave you plenty of towels, plenty of bed sheets and all of that. So it was actually great for the four of us. What I did appreciate is we had a big queen size bed in the bedroom, and then you had a queen size let out bed for the couch, and then you had a twin bed because there was a love seat that led out into a bed also. So everything led out to a bed, and it was cozy and comfortable. So I liked it a lot. So the other piece is going down the Walk of Fame down Hollywood. Very busy. Reminded me of like when, Vegas, when you go to Fremont Street, when you're in New Orleans and you're in the French Quarters. It was busy. Lots of people trying to make money, playing the piano, doing all types of tricks and just different things. Some people were even offering to put your star on Hollywood Walk of Fame with your name on it, which would be so cool. You got to pay for that, of course. But there was all types of various things that you can do, eat, all types of things. And so I recommend, if you do want to get the Hollywood experience, do definitely stay close to Hollywood Boulevard. Our walk was literally 5 minutes to the Walk of Fame. The only thing that was challenging is, like I said, it was the hills. So you're walking up and down steep hills to actually get to your hotel location. So that was a little bit tricky. But all in all, we felt safe and we felt comfortable and we enjoyed our stay in Hollywood.
Hey guys, today is my official birthday, and guess where I am? Hollywood, California. For my birthday, I decided to take an all-girls trip with my daughter and my sisters. And this is a very special birthday trip, and you will see why in the next coming video. If you're not a Reviews and Great Lifestyle subscriber, please do so by hitting that subscribe button. That way you get notification every time I upload a new video. If you like this reel and want to donate to my birthday celebration, please scan the QR code or click the link in the description box.
We did venture off a little bit and we did to Los Angeles to a spa, and that's something that I want to talk to you guys about because I did not include that in my reels or any of the posts that I made on social media. So we're going to talk about this spa place called We Spa that we went to. Now, they did prohibit pictures, so I couldn't take any pictures. So I'm going to pull some pictures from the internet to explain this spa experience to you. So keep watching.
So let's talk about this spa. It was absolutely adorable. When you walk in, it was very luxurious. That's the impression I got because they had valet parking out front. But the cost of it was only $27, and that buys you time to go in and enjoy all the different luxury rooms that they had. So they have a salt room, a mud room, a place where you can do your work and get on the computer, a sauna, all types of just various different rooms. They even have a place where you can eat, a rooftop deck, and an indoor spot where you can sit down and eat also.
All right, guys, up next, our time on Venice Beach. Yes, I actually went to Venice Beach and was able to enjoy my birthday there. So here's some footage from that.
We walked along Venice Beach, got to put our feet in the sand. I even had the opportunity to write happy birthday to me in the sand and watch the sunset as well. The views were absolutely amazing. The food was absolutely delicious. Spending time with family was absolutely memorable. I brought my 53rd birthday in with style, and I am so happy I did it this way. For detailed information about my trip, be sure to watch my YouTube channel and be sure to subscribe. That way you get notifications every time I upload a new video.
I think the funnest part about the trip was being able to enjoy the different food places with all the just different cuisine and meals, and it was very reasonably priced, wonderful portions. I absolutely loved it, especially the authentic restaurant that we went to, the authentic Italian restaurant. Check this out.
So the food was actually authentic, and they made everything from scratch. So everything was made to order. It was absolutely delicious. The portion sizes were perfect, and the price was absolutely reasonable. This is a place you would definitely want to visit when you're on Venice Beach.
So let's talk about these self-driving cars called Waymo. Yes, they actually have those in California, and I was very surprised because we were actually in a lift, and the guy in the lift that was driving us said, "Hey, look over there. You see that car with all the cameras on it? Well, that's the self-driving cars, and people use those all the time. I have not got up my nerves to try it, but people are using them out here." So that was another tip, but we did not actually experience that. So I am looking forward definitely to going back and trying out these self-driving cars. But these cars are said to be the wave of the future. Now, a lot of companies do not like them because they feel like they're going to take away jobs for humans. And you know what? I totally understand and I get that. But I also feel like the safety feature is going to be so much better. Now, people are bringing up the fact that years ago when they came out with these cars, that, they did get into accidents and crashes and things like that. And, we do have to perfect some of those because it is hooked up to a Wi-Fi system and all of that, and navigation and radar and all of that. And we know that those systems fail, especially in bad weather. So a lot of times, that may happen. So as the years go by and they start to perfect these actual vehicles, I think they're going to be wonderful when more and more get on the road, because it's going to actually save us from getting into accidents, because human error. What do we like to do? Some people drink and drive still, knowing that they shouldn't be, and just do all types of things when they're driving that they should not be doing, texting on their phone and all of that. But when you have an actual computer doing that driving for you, that would be nice. So I was watching a few videos on it, and the guy said, at first when he got in, he was really scared, like, wow, this thing is really navigating and driving. But as he watched the skills of this self-driving car, he was like, I started to feel a lot more comfortable in this car, because it actually knew what it was doing and when to stop. It pulled over for emergency vehicles and things like that. So he thought that was really cool. So as time goes by and he started to ride in the car more and more, he felt more comfortable. Plus, it was a cheaper price because he didn't have to worry about tipping the driver, because there is no driver. So that's another thing that he brought to the attention of the video that he was doing. And I thought that was great. I had to share that with my family and the girls that went on the trip with me, and said, hey, when we go back, we definitely need to try that. I'm about trying innovative and new things. Some people don't like to recreate or like new things, and they're just like, wait, let's continue to do it the way we've been doing it. But we all know that the way we've been doing things is not working, because as time goes by, things get more and more dangerous. So this is actually going to be fabulous, I believe, as they perfect things and it gets out into the market more and more. Now, I do hear that China is actually using these self-driving cars more often, and it's like the norm over there. Self-driving cars, you got the waitress butlers that are robots and all of that. So all of this is the norm over there. So definitely I got to get my passport and pay a visit over there, because that is going to be something totally different. But where I'm at in Minnesota, I'm going to tell you, California is a lot faster than we are. So it was very interesting to get out of this element and go to that element and just kind of see how things are. It's a lot faster, a lot more interesting. And I just have to say, I'm on board with it if they perfect it. They do have to perfect it.
So let me bring a little more clarity on why I like these self-driving vehicles. For one, I really believe that they will preserve human life. And what I mean by that is so many catastrophic things happen when a human being is behind the wheel. There's drinking and driving, there's hitting people on bicycles, just different things like that that we are not aware of, or that we need to be more aware of. And these self-driving vehicles are designed to actually protect, give us more time in our day, and allow us to be able to enjoy life and be more productive in life without the little things. Now, I do believe in some states this won't fly, and it'll take a long time before they get on board. And I want to say states that have more of a police presence, where they're pulling people over, pulling people of color over, things like that. If you have these self-driving vehicles, you're entering into a whole nother realm of laws and regulations. And I just don't know that each state is on board with that. But I really like the way that this is going, and I can see that this is going to work in the future. I'm from the medical field, so I can even see them having this in an ambulance type setting, where they're able to have a certain time that they can get a person to the hospital if they're having a heart attack or something like that. So that's what I mean by preserving life. So the human part of us will say, why would you even want to do that? Because that's going to take away jobs from people. And you know what? That is exactly the problem. People are stuck in their feelings and emotions about certain things, certain topics. And this is why it's probably not a good idea for them to operate certain vehicles and certain things, or have that kind of control when it comes to things of the economy. So I really believe that things like this, with more AI coming in place to drive our vehicles and really be the drivers of a lot of the things that we do, it's going to make things even and fair across the board. Not everybody is ready for that, but I'm going to tell you what, I certainly am.
All right, guys, so let's get into the last part of this video. After that trip, we were only there in Hollywood for about 1.5 days. We got in on a Friday. We left Sunday morning really early, heading to Denver. Now, we had a 23-hour layover in Denver. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about Frontier Airlines. Their layovers is something else. Not only their baggage policy, but the layovers, and they will switch your flight at the drop of the hat without even contacting you, asking you, or anything. They will switch your flight. And then to get a hold of them about that would take forever, because they are keen on this automated service. So you're not able to even talk to a live person. And then you are really struggling trying to talk to someone to figure out why they did it and all of that. So this is why I will not be using Frontier Airlines again. So remember the baggage policy, remember that, the layovers, and then trying to switch your flight, because they will switch your flight, trying to get it all changed around and talk to someone. Customer service is very, very difficult with this airline. So we made the best of it when we got to Denver. We did happen to get a hotel overnight, but we flew in on a Sunday, so not many places were open. But my daughter did find a wonderful restaurant called Wonderland. And I'm going to tell you, I didn't like the food at this restaurant particularly. My daughter loved it, so it just depends on your taste, I guess. But I like the atmosphere of this actual restaurant. It was actually beautiful. They had like teacup seating. It was really cute. And then they had bird cage seating. Really great for pictures, just the whole atmosphere, the vibe, the music, all of that was really, really nice. Maybe it was what I ordered. I really didn't care for it, but my daughter said it was absolutely great. She got the eggs Benedict and she really liked it a lot. So maybe I will give it another try and order something different on the menu. But there wasn't much to do. We were able to see some things. We actually went to the Museum of Illusion, so that was fun. So I have some footage I'm going to show you, so keep watching.
Next birthday trip stop, Denver, Colorado. We got to enjoy a beautiful restaurant called Wonderland, where they had delicious food, they had teacup seating, and birdcage seating. It was absolutely fun, and my daughter and I loved it. Then we went to the Museum of Illusions, and we had a good time there, just killing time while we waited for the other half of our birthday celebration party to land in Denver. This state truly comes alive in the evening, and we were able to enjoy lots of restaurants, music, entertainment, and food, of course. For the full video on my birthday trip, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are not a subscriber to the Reviews and Great Lifestyle channel, I'm going to ask you to please hit that subscribe button. That way you get notification every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching.